Powerbox here again. Thanks for dropping in for part 3 of this series. Today we are going to show you how to add the LSM-20 Flipbox to your setup, so you can double the number of lights you are running without having to buy more ballasts and without having to bring in extra power circuits. First, let's go over the basics of what a Flipbox is and what it does. In a typical flowering room, the lights run for 12 hours per day. When the lights go off, the ballasts just sit there doing nothing for 12 hours. By adding a Flipbox to the system, when the first cycle ends, the ballast output is switched to another set of lights in a second flowering room so production can continue 24/7. This allows you to actually double your light output with the same number of ballasts on the same electrical circuit. By installing a Flipbox, you can double your yields, maximize your available power, and save money on equipment. There is not a more practical or economical way to increase your capacity and double your harvests. Here are the tools that will be required for our installation. Drill, level, measuring tape, Sharpie, 4 screws, and zip ties. We're going to mount the Flipbox centered about a foot above the ballasts. We've already marked level positions for our screws and driven them halfway in. Now we will take the Flipbox and slide the keyholes over these screws and lock the unit into place by sliding it over a bit. And then we'll tighten these screws down. Now that the Flipbox is firmly mounted, we can see that there are 10 cords coming from the bottom. We've coiled these cords up and zip tied them to eliminate the slack. Working from left to right, we are going to plug each cord into its respective ballast, making sure that we seat each plug firmly into the socket. Okay, we have all the cords plugged in and tied neatly. You will want to make sure that the cords are not dangling and pulling away from the receptacles of the ballasts. It's always a good idea to check these connections periodically to make sure they are tight. Next, grab the 120-volt power cord that came with the unit and plug the female end into the left side of the Flipbox. Then take the male end of the cord and plug it into the constant power outlet of the Powerbox DPC 15000. Now we will do a quick test just to make sure the Flipbox is receiving power. Open the timer on the Flipbox and slide the lower switch to on. Close the timer's panel and then press and release it a few times, like this. You will hear that solid thunk of the relays engaging and disengaging. This tells us that the unit is working properly. Well, that's it. We've completed the installation of the LSM-20 Flipbox. It is just that simple. Once again, thanks for watching, and hopefully this takes some of the mystery out of installing a Flipbox. Be sure to watch video number 4, the final in the series, where we will program the Powerbox and the Flipbox and then fire them up and show you exactly how they work together. I'm Havana Mahoney for Powerbox, and I'll see you next time.